Hello everyone, I'm Hope Pearcy, and the purpose of my speech today is to persuade you to volunteer in your local community. An inspirational leader, Winston Churchill, once said, "You make a living from what you get, but a life from what you give." I've been volunteering since I was 8 years old, So part of what I'm speaking on is from personal experience. A few of the organizations I've helped volunteer for are Hope Unlimited Family Care Center, which helps offer wipes and diapers for new mothers, along with a lot of other services. I've also volunteered at Cassidy's Cause Therapeutic Writing Center, Children's Miracle Network, and Starfish Orphan Ministries. The first and most obvious benefit of volunteering is enjoyed by the individuals being helped, like feeding the hungry at a food bank or a community kitchen. Home repairs done for senior citizens or disabled veterans. The community can be a beneficiary in the projects like picking up litter in parks, beside roads, or along the riverbank. It could be a community flower garden or vegetable garden, but the more important thing is that the community gains is a stronger community. Volunteers make friends across class and ethnic lines. This develops trust and problem-solving attitudes. Volunteering helps with our nation. It is easy to see problems in our world, but it takes effort and determination to fix them. JFK famously said, "Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country." This stirred up a spirit of volunteerism in America's youth. Many volunteered for Peace Corps. While the goal of volunteering is to help others, let's face it, an obvious truth. It is very difficult for people to do things that do not directly benefit them. The good news is that volunteers reap many benefits as well. Volunteering doesn't just help others. It is proven to help volunteers mentally and physically. Research conducted by Harvard School of Public Health shows that people who volunteered spent 38% less nights in hospitals than non-volunteers. Also, it will make differences in your social skills, your problem-solving skills, gaining friends and connections in your area, and it looks pretty good on your resume. Volunteers have 37% higher odds of finding employment than non-volunteers. Volunteering has been proven in scientific case studies to increase a chemical in your brain called dopamine. You're probably familiar with this neurotransmitter because it has recently been in the news. Dopamine's release is so desirable that it contributes to addiction and things like social media and some illegal drugs. On the positive side, according to the University of Pittsburgh Medical Center, your brain releases dopamine when you are doing positive activities, like helping others. Dopamine helps motivate you to work towards achieving goals. It is associated with pleasure and reward, the feeling you get from volunteering. Researchers at London School of Economics found that people become happier by volunteering more. When you give your time to others, you attain a personal sense of accomplishment. which accounts for some of the boost in your mood. Don't get discouraged. Don't get discouraged and think that their needs are too great and the problems are too large for one person to affect change. Listen to this story. There was a practical man who decided that he wanted to try and experience more of the beauty of what the world had to offer. He decided to get up very early one morning and go to the beach to watch the sunrise. As he was walking in the sand towards the east, he could see the rose-pink light of dawn. In the distance, he caught the sight of a silhouette of a person doing what looked like some kind of daybreak dance, back and forth from the water and up the beach and back again to the water. As he got closer to the sun, the sun started to peek its face over the horizon, so he could see that it was a boy picking up starfish left by the tide. He was carrying them back and tossing them gently into the ocean. Then, when increasing light revealed that the shore was scattered with starfish as far as the eye could see, the boy never slowed down as the man steadily approached. Reaching the lad, the man asked him, "What are you doing?" The youth replied, "The sun is rising and the tide is going out. If not returned to the water, the starfish will soon die." The man responded, "Yes, but there are hundreds of starfish and miles of beach. You can't possibly make a difference." After listening politely, the boy picked up another starfish and smiled at him. He cast it back into the water and he said, "I made a difference to that one." My challenge for you is to be that person that makes a difference to that one. Thank you for your time.